Hello, and welcome to the worst title card you've ever seen. Let me just get this out of the way. This is just to tell you that it is a Cyberpunk episode, and to tell you kind of that if you're into it, that you should click on it. Get that out of the way. So, welcome to the first episode of the Cyberpunk series. This is Cyberpunk. What to buy and what not to buy. That is a question. And that is a question I would like to help you answer. And it is, yes, you should buy everything and spend £120 on books that are fairly uncommon to find and, not recommend them to be bought because, expensive. Anyway, we are going to go through what I think you would need for the basics or to play Cyberpunk. And I'd like to show you right now what that is. This, the Cyberpunk 2020 second edition rulebook. Now, this is what you need to play Cyberpunk. Is just this rulebook, and that's it. It's got guns, how to build characters. It's got a few campaign bits and pieces in here if you wanted to run those rather than your own. It's got, kind of ideas and what you can do with them and so on and so forth. Let me just pull the camera back so you can get a better view of this. Oh god, microphone's just fallen over. Oh, that's not good. Sorry about that. Anyway, this is basically your guide, your Bible when it comes to Cyberpunk. I'd say to read it page to page, but I wouldn't say do that because most of this is fine. Then you get to the Netrunner, and the Netrunner's like from about here-ish, where the top of my finger is. So it's about here to about here, something like that. About 50, 60 pages. But that's if you're wanting to run Netrunner, and if it's your first game, don't run a Netrunner. Anyway, this will set you back. Drumroll, please. £20, and I don't know what that is US because I haven't checked. So this will set you back 20 British pounds sterling, or 25 if you're going to get a nice one. I've got a fairly nice one here. I mean, a little bit of a nick on the side and a few things. Now, what else I got in this bundle is quite interesting because it was a set came with the Chromebooks 1, 2, 3, and 4, which are basically full of extra cybernetics and whatnot, and that's really good for me personally because I want to read up on these kind of things and give my players freedom of movement. But if this is, if you're on a budget, this is definitely good. Don't buy a PDF version of this. It's already difficult enough to go through in book form. Don't buy a PDF version. Whatever you do, by God, it's annoying. But it could be useful if you wanted to print things out. That's the only reason I'd ever buy one. But buy the book. But let's say you wanted a bit more for your characters. Let's say you wanted to give them a few more weapons, for instance. So, let me move this out of the way, and I'll show you. The Black Hands Street Weapons 2020. A guide to weapons in Cyberpunk. This is basically over 250 weapons compiled into one volume. So this is from everything from the core rulebook to like the solo stuff, and that's kind of difficult to get hold of. It used to be sort of like this big, kind of magazine-ish sized things. They're quite hard to get hold of. Quite hard to get hold of. It's very, very difficult to get hold of those because, well, they're expensive for what they are, and I would say you should buy a PDF of those. This is about £5-10. It's worth it, definitely, if you ask me. A little bit beat up on the sides, but that's always kind of what you're expecting for something from the year 1995. Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm expecting for nearly 21 years ago, and also with the original Cyberpunk book, that is 1990 something, 1990. So this is 26 years old. So, yeah, as you can see, those are two books that I would recommend due to the fact that the Street Weapon Guide has all the weapons in the game in it, and that's obviously you need the main rulebook to play. Make sure you get second edition due to the fact that's what I'm going to be doing on this channel. And I've heard third edition's not that great, so, you know, whichever you prefer, because you can probably get hold of third edition a little bit more easily, but Cyberpunk second edition is what you're going to be finding most likely. So Cyberpunk 2020 second edition, which is, my copy's actually really good for a 20-something-year-old book. But wait, there's more. Before you go, I'd like to show you this. My box of Land of the Free. This is a campaign for Cyberpunk. This will probably set you back with a book called Home of the Brave. I got this in a double kind of auction on eBay. Obviously it's quite banged up, but, you know, saying something that comes around the same time as those over there, yeah, you wouldn't really say it's too bad for the age it is. It's from 1994, so, you know, that's, I don't really want to do maths right now, brain. But no, it's fairly old, 1994, so, obviously. I'm going to have to wrap this up soon. Yeah, this is probably going to set you back about, with Land of the Free and Home of the Brave, probably going to set you back about £15, £16, so yeah, maybe 20 if you're paying for a nicer copy. Anyway, that is pretty much all you need to buy. But if you want to go buy other stuff, that's alright with me. Thank you for watching this video. If you would like to, please subscribe, because I need subscribers. So does everyone else. But I would like to help people out with Cyberpunk and other things. If you want to comment, please do, and give me a thumbs up, I guess. Because begging for likes and views and subscribers is, well, pretty much what I'm going to do at the end of most of these videos. But, yeah, try and, if you want to get your friends into this, this is probably going to be your best bet at finding a comprehensive guide to what you should and shouldn't buy, and other things to do with Cyberpunk. So, I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll see you in a little bit. Ta-ra.